right, we're looking at independent practice 6-2. This is problem number 11. We've got this lovely little diagram right here, and we are asked to do 4 things. We are asked to solve for x, so there should be some information in this picture that allows us to set up an equation and solve for x. And then we're going to use x to find the measure of 3 different angles. AYL, so that's A to Y to L, that's the angle here on the left. BYL, that's the one on the right. And then AYB, well AYB is kind of this whole thing. All right, so let's start with finding x. All right, so what we have here is an angle, this large angle here, AYB. Now it is being bisected. And how do I know it's being bisected? Because of the notation. So this right here, this ray, YL, going right through the middle, that is bisecting it, and I can see that from the left and the right. They have a single arc with a hash mark. That means those angles are congruent. So I can say angle AYL is congruent to angle BYL. And if that is true, then their measures are the same. So the expressions that I'm using for each of these, 7x plus 7 for the one on the left, AYL, and 10x minus 11, the one on the right, BYL, those are equal in value. So I can write this equation. 7x plus 7 equals 10x minus 11. And I can use that equation to solve for x. I'll move this 10x over, so I'm going to subtract 10x from both sides. That's going to give me a minus 3x plus 7. All right, equals a negative 11. And then what am I going to do? I'm going to subtract 7 here, subtract 7 there. So that's going to be a minus 3x. That's a minus 18. From here, divide both sides by negative 3. And x is 6. All right, so that's the first of the 4 things I'm asked to identify. The first thing is that x equals 6. Now I have to use the fact that x equals 6 to find out what all of these angle measures are worth. So the first one is AYL, well, A to Y to L. That creates this angle over here on the left. I'm going to do 7 times 6 plus 7. And 7 times 6, 42 plus 7. We'll just plug it in the calculator just to make sure. Oops, 7 times 6, 42 plus 7. That is 49. So my first main angle measure is AYL. Now arguably from here I can be done because they're marked as congruent. So if this is 49, I know this guy should be 49. I should be able to mark that as 49. And then once I have the left and the right, I can just add them together to get the total, which I believe would be 98. But we'll go ahead and just do all that math to confirm. So here I'm going to make sure that this side is also 49 by doing 10 times 6 minus 11. So let's do that. 10 times 6 minus 11. That gives me 49. It worked out as I anticipated. So that's 49 degrees. And then I just need to do 49 plus 49 because it wants the whole thing. It wants what I originally kind of did in orange. The side on the left is worth 49 degrees. The side on the right is worth 49. I add those together and I get 98. That is everything I need to answer that question. Hope that's helpful. Message me anytime with any specific questions, and I will see you in class.